name is Ahmad Arif Al-Farisi, but you can call me Arif or Ali or just Lausa. It's up to you guys. And now I want to introduce to you all about my major. It is a computer science. Well, you might think that what is computer science? What it have to do with me now? Why it's quite so important actually in our world today? Well, there am I, and here am I. Will tell to you what computer science is and why it's gonna be so important for your life later on in the next year, in the next 5 years, even in the next 50 years in your life. So let's begin. As you need to know that today in our world we're going into the information era, information age, digital age, whatever people want to say it, but it's all going around and around and around computer science. Why is it important to you? First of all, we need to know that before the computer era and digital era begin, there is industrial era. It's quite a long time ago, like 100 years ago, when the USA invented the machine to do the industrial things, and it quite make everything so different before on, and make America become the greatest production of things in the world. And now we are going to the next revolution, into the next era. That's the digital era. That's where you are now. And this kind of era create all the product that around you now. Like you have no idea. Like that's the product, all the product you use now, like in your iOS, in your Apple, in your laptop, in your notebook. And perhaps the last week you just ordered your Weimai and received your food, or you just browsing in your QQ, or just using your WeChat, seeing your moment, and then what your other people doing, talk to your mom, talk to your father, and then talk to your girlfriend or your boyfriend, of course. And then you must have already used the Cefupao or Alipay as we know it, because it's so convenient and it's so easy. And then because these all of kind of things are so easy in your life, are so, what is it, like no problem to use it. It's just so simple, it's just so easy. And then people keep forgetting that, well, these kind of things need to be created first. These kind of things need to be handled first. These kind of things need to be think about first. And that's how the computer science people going in. We create the product, we create the Cefupao, we create the WeChat, we create the world that you see right now. And this kind of things gonna be important to you. Why? Why is gonna important, and how this kind of things gonna be important to you? As you see, like the world richest man in the mainland China for now, I think it's Jack Ma, the founder of Alibaba. And yeah, it's quite changing from Jack Ma. And then the second one is Li Ka-sheng. It's from Hong Kong, that he do the financial service business. But as you know, yeah, Jack Ma is still one of the richest men in the mainland China. And as you see, who is the richest man in the world? There we go is Bill Gates. And there also in the list is founder of Facebook. And all three of them have the same things, which is they're going into the computer science industry, they're going into the IT world, they're creating a product that solves the problem. And this kind of era, in this kind of product they created, solve a lot of problems. Not only for 10 people, 100 people, 1,000 people, but a million people around the world. And that's kind of things that you could achieve with computer science. And let me tell you some story that might be help you to imagine why computer science could help so many people, and in the end of the day will give you some beneficial from it. Let's imagine you create a shoe store, a store that lets you selling shoe to people. Imagine now you are living in Shanghai or Beijing and you are creating your first shoe store. Perhaps it's just a small one, maybe like in this class, just small one. You have like 100 or 200 shoes, and then people are coming to your shoe store. Maybe not much in the first time, of course. You just open your shoe store. It cannot be so much people just coming to your shoe store at the first week that you created it. No, there's no way it can be done. But yeah, gradually it coming and people buying and people buying, and in the same time they are buying your shoes and you keep growing up your shoe store. But at some point, your shoe store will be stuck. I mean, it couldn't be more bigger than a university size. It cannot be served like 1,000 people in a day. No, it cannot be, because it's a small place and it's limited by space. But then, imagine a different case where you sell the shoes online, like on the case is in the Taobao. Like you could just sell your shoes without you are creating or renting a place first. And you could just serve one people at one time in the first day, and the next week you could serve and selling 10 shoes. And the next year, perhaps the next 5 years, you could serve more than 1,000 people a day. Not from only China, but from all over the world. You could serve the people from USA, from Brazil, from Malaysia, from Singapore, and from everywhere. That's when you solve the problem of lots of people. And when you serve a problem and solve a problem for more people, you could get more beneficial from it. Because why? Because you serve more people. You solve more problem for people. And that's why, and that's how Baidu solved the problem, Alibaba solved the problem, Microsoft solved the problem, Facebook solved the problem, WeChat solved the problem of lots of people. And they get beneficial from it. And then I mean, like, you don't need to be big like them. You don't need to have a great company to start to having this kind of beneficial. No. You could start small and you could start now. I mean, like, well, personally, I'm just a simple guy from a really small village out there in Indonesia. In fact, Indonesia is not as advanced as China. So I believe like your condition now is far better than me when I'm in my junior high school or in my senior high school. But then, as you can see, and as I will told you so, that I got a bachelor degree for free. I get my scholarship for my bachelor degree, and for my master degree, I also got scholarship here in China for full 2.5 years. And then I also get some sponsorship to visit Japan twice. And then there's Malaysia, Thailand, Vietnam, Cambodia, and several other countries that I visit for free. Because why? Because I could understand computer science, and there are lots of people that going to pay you, that going to be support you, that going to be need your help when you understand computer science. And that's how you're gonna get benefit from it. And I believe, like, in the next years, it's gonna be bigger from now. It's gonna be more important than now. And it doesn't matter what field you're gonna pursue later on in your life. Is it finance? Is it psychology? Is it science? Is it teaching? Or is it any field in the world that you could thinking right now? It's all gonna be impacted by computer science. So I mean, like, if you could understand and if you could learn computer science right now, right this time, you could understand more about the world, how the world running, and how the world going, and what you're gonna be infected and affected by this kind of computer science. And it literally will help you towards your life later on. And it's really important as knowing the English as your second language. And that's it. Thank you so much. And that's what I'm gonna tell you for our next course and our next meeting. Thank you so much.